right. We're weebing it up. I played this game a little bit a while ago. I didn't really get anywhere. So, we'll give it another go. This is me. This is me. Alias, Dear Villain. I don't know if that's me. What are we editing? Am I a girl? No, but this is a girl sprite. How does this work? Is it just... I think it's just the clothes. Determines whether you are a girl or a boy. I think there are... Man, I really wish there was a slider for this. Oh shit, that's me. That's literally me. That's some sub hair. Sub hair. I think almost all the sub hair is for girls, almost. It's pretty damn close to what I look like right now. My hair is way too long. This looks terrible from the front. That's why I'm like... No eyes. Oh no, it colors the whole eye? That's kind of bad. But I guess... a little bit. It's a weird way to do it. And again, it's all female. Yeah, there's like one shirt. Oh, does this not work? Barely. You can tint, but tinting doesn't quite work. That's unfortunate. I can change it a little bit then, but not much. But you can't reset the color? Whoops. Oh, okay. It didn't cancel it. That's good. Is that me? Cat ears. I like how it jumps to 3, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. You can't cancel the color at all? Isn't that kind of ass? That's a little rough. Maybe you just have to go neutral here. I think that's about it. It's like literally 2 shirts. This is terrible. I hate this. I'll probably just go the first pants there. The real play here is to just hit the random button and go with whatever. We're sheep. This one maybe. Gender on. Oh, this is just hair color. Sure. Dear villain, that doesn't make any sense. The news. The fuck? Emo Sapphire, is that me? Let's go with that. Race. Where are you, Jouer? Nomads of South Tyrus without a homeland, the Jouer often drift into banditry, making them notorious in Tyrus. They cherish freedom, loathe constraints, and prioritize personal autonomy. Gifted with dexterous hands, sharp senses, and a high learning ability, they are masters of all trades. They can earn their living through performances and can survive on minimal sustenance. Okay. I don't know what any of that means. Class Wizard. Fire, cold, lightning, mind, magic. Pianist. Fire, cold, cut. Farmers, domains, fire, cold, lightning. I'm gonna be a farmer. That's... Prologue, a night in the meadows. Sure. That's the start I did. Random. Random age, old. No. Let's start as young. Birthplace, some bar in a sad village. Alright. All right, let's go. Difficulty. Sure, let's start on easy mode, whatever. This is that kind of game where you gotta figure out how to play it before you can play it. Otherwise, I would do that. Limit beneficial actions in user map. I don't know what that means. Scale difficulty of static content with fame. I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know what that means. Permadeath, yeah. Definitely turn that on. Let's treat this as a throwaway character. Long time ago, now forgotten, the remnants of many civilizations are buried in the earth, and the 11th era of Ilva began, with the scars of the Ram Ido still unmended. Do I have to click? Okay, good, I don't have to stress. Thank you. The fires of war, started by the ancient desert empire, soon spread over the world and brought a long period of confusion to Ilva. After losing the Siren airship on the western continent, the Empire gradually withdrew from various regions. Humans celebrated the first victory and peace they had won, and people once again returned to their serene lives. However, they never forgot the betrayal of Elias, who had remained quiet during the war. Eventually, 15 years passed. You are awake. No, lie down still. You were out cold for a while. It is fortunate that we found you before too late. Never wise for human to step into the forest of Elea, especially in the midst of night, like this when the wind is strong and the trees are astir. Now we had brought you here, and it seems we are losing a night of our urgent journey. Not that I'm complaining. Well, not much. At least my companion is content with this unexpected break. Are you a traveler? What brings you to Mysilia? Am I prying too much, eh? Sleep well for now, for there is always calm when you truly need it. So this is where our story begins. Ash was as sarcastic as ever, but he seemed more pleased than I was with the little break you unintentionally gave us. The fate that lay ahead of Mysilia, the truth of the world and the choice we have made, and the scars it has brought to Ilva. Unaware of what was yet to come, we gazed at flames of the bonfire, waiting patiently for the dawn to break. So, our mysterious guest finally wakes up. There's porridge right by the bonfire, already getting cold though. Come to me when you're filled. We need to talk. I shall get filled. Good morning, sleepyhead. Sup? Don't worry, you're not hallucinating. I'm Neroon, your guide here to assist you on your journey. Well, you seem like you've just woken up, so for today I'll just give you this adventure log. A handy tool that lets you replay our conversations anytime you want. Well, until we meet again then. Porridge. Bloated? Are you feeling a little better? First thing first. You've earned this. The man tosses you a piece of parchment. Don't worry about it. It's just my quota. Although a deed for land sounds like a good thing to have, I doubt if anyone gives a damn these days. Throw it to the bonfire if you like, for all I care. So you seem to be intact. I'm Ashland, on our way to the royal capital of Palmia with my companion. You aren't from around here, are you? I suppose I could spare some time to teach you the way of living in this land before we part. If you wish, of course. Yeah, just got a random deed like that. That's just how it works. What is the land deed? Oh, that paper? That is a land deed. Mysilia is looking for pioneers, and we're giving away land for free to promising adventurers. Well, of course, houses and people don't just pop up from out of nowhere. You will be carving your way through bushes, and there's no one to protect the land from rogues and vicious creatures. Eventually, you'll have to pay taxes too. I'm not going to lie. Fiamma and I serve Mysilia, and Mysilia needs allies and coins. So my secret intention here is to emphasize the favor we have done to you in the hope you might be driven to make a blooming town or two for us. He grins at you gleefully. This place actually doesn't look bad for a new settlement. Why don't you go find a good spot and read the deed? So you seem to be intact. Okay, he already told me that. Teach me the way of living. What do you want to learn? Picking and using items. Yeah. We know how to pick up items. Middle click. Gathering and fatigue. For the time being, natural resources will be essential to your life. Wild mushrooms and berries are a valuable source of food. You can cut down trees and process stones to make furniture and buildings. You can try to collect resources on the map by right-clicking on them. But note that some items require tools, such as an axe or a pickaxe to harvest. Certain activities, such as collecting, consume your stamina. Natural healing stops as your fatigue builds up, and there is a risk of fainting if you keep moving. There are only few ways to recover from fatigue, so be careful when you're not strong enough. If you're too tired to walk, a night's sleep in bed will relieve the fatigue. If you cannot find a bed, try using rest ability. Facilities such as bonfires and workbenches can be used to craft items if you have required ingredients. Initially, the range of items you can create is limited, but as you obtain new recipes through your journey, you'll be able to craft a variety of useful items. When crafting, you can use ingredients in your backpack and in distant containers as long as they belong to you. If you lack the necessary crafting skills, you will consume a lot of stamina, so it is recommended that you first hone your skills by crafting simple items before trying higher level recipes. Hello, Flora Fables has gone. Okay, that's all he wants to teach me. Who was the alien girl I saw? What? You saw an alien girl in the woods? Ah, you must have seen Fiamma in a daze. She's still here somewhere. She's the one who found you when you collapsed. Fia is a human. But you aren't the first one to guess wrong. She hears the voice of forests. I recall she was muttering something strange while ago. That it was a girl in her dream which brought us here. I wonder what she meant. What is Nefia? There are many unexplored ruins scattered around in Tyrus, and we call them Nefia. It is rumored that ancient treasures lie dormant in the depths of Nefia. But it would be wise to avoid rushing into exploration unless you consider yourself an adventurer with considerable skill. That's all. That's all he told us. Let's claim the land deed by reading the deed. Oh, there. It's my land now. Congratulations, the land is now yours. To celebrate your new beginning, I will give you a hatchet. It will be of great use to you as you work your way through the land. And these are 10 gold bars. The relief supplies provided by Mysilia. Gold bars are a useful resource that can be used to hire residents and can also be exchanged for various items that are essential to the development of your home. Yama carries some beginner home furnishings in custody, so don't forget to buy them. We are going to stay here for a while longer and see how it develops. Hey, I feel a little responsible for having kindled your pioneering spirit. I posted some requests on the bulletin board. Take a look when you have time. So you have made up your mind to live on this land. I wish you well in your new home. I'm giving you one of my precious companions for a gift. What kind of animal do you like? A dog, a cat, a bear, a little girl. I'm gonna go with the dog. These dogs are badass. Alright, take good care of it. You're just handing off a little dog like that, or a little girl. She's just running around with tons of little girls. If you get separated from your companion, you can call them back from a tavern in a nearby town. Are you alright? Tell me the story of the ugly beast. Once upon a time, there was a prince who was magically transformed into an ugly beast. Despairing of his appearance, he abandoned his country and lived in a hut in the forest. A woman ran into the hut and fell down one day. She was wounded by a wolf. The prince hesitated, but took care of the woman anyway. She, of course, was frightened by the sight of the man and wept. As days passed, she began to notice the kindness of the man. She was touched by his sincerity and the pain he was carrying. Healed from her injuries, she decided to live with the man. They overcame many difficulties together, and in the end, the curse on the prince was lifted. Just off screen, dude. The two were married and lived happily ever after. A story that is everywhere. When I was a child, Master Cetrus told me this story over and over again. Why? Such a sad ending, he said. I wonder what he felt and what he wanted to tell me in this fairy tale humans wrote. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering right now. Are you alright? I have some questions. What is the Old Forest? On the eastern continent across the sea from Tyrus, there is a deep forest where people never set foot in. An old forest where Elias dwell. The poison the trees breathe out takes away men's rationality and eventually lead them to death. The forest is called Vindale, or the Other Forest. There still remain a few old forests on this continent as well. They don't take human lives like the forest of Vindale does, but they are dangerous places nonetheless. Tell me about the power Elias possess. Have you ever heard of the power that Elias in Vindale possess? The blue miasma that filled the old forest is also called ether. It is said that the ancient Elias could spin ether to move the earth and even cause storms. I thought such things were just legends, until I witnessed the miracle Master Cetrus invoked in Nimel. Fortunately or unfortunately, those powers are long lost to the Elias who live in the world outside Vindale. Well, except for the dreaming children. Tell me about the dreaming children. Dreaming children. Poor children of Elea who can never grow up. Those who have developed the disease lose themselves between dreams and reality, and eventually fall into a sleep from which they will never awaken. Their faces are always vacant, and their hearts are elusive as if detached from the outside world. The ether dreams the dreaming children weave are embodied in reality as an outburst of power or an unforeseen calamity. I've heard a whole town vanished without a trace just because some idiot startled a dreaming child in jest. Sounds like we should kill them. No cure has been yet found for this disease we call the pull of the forest. Dangerous in any society, they are sent alone to the old forest and end their brief lives. Yes, it is a depressing story, but it's something you need to know if you're going to live here in Mysilia. I liked to spend my time in the old forest as a child. Master Cetrus used to laugh at me when I told him that I might actually be Elea. When I sleep in the shade of big trees in the old forest, I sometimes have strange dreams. Dreams of a river filled with a blue radiance. Its currents feel dangerous, yet I am irresistibly drawn to it. And whenever I try to approach the river, I hear a girl's voice saying, "Don't go there. Don't go that way." The dream, the voice of the girl, no, it can't be. I'm sorry, I'm being nonsense here. What is it? Bye. Let me see your home equipment. I have 10 gold bars. Piggy bank. Kitten bank. Resident board. Home board. A recipe of watch fire. What? Millstone. Small grass window. Grass fence. Grass block. Sculpting table. Practice chest. Old lantern. Plan of tax evasion. Okay. It's a dog? Okay. You're standing on my shit. What the hell? Oh no. There. Want to know how to use the axe? If you click on the bag icon on the screen, it will show you your inventory, right? From there, find the axe and right-click on it to equip it. Once you're holding the axe, right-click on a tree on the ground and you'll be able to chop it down. By the way, you see... Oh yeah, I know what a hotbar is. Oh... Gonna chop this fucking tree down. Hell yeah. Logs, or should I say Mr. Log, are the most basic crafting materials. They're also excellent for things like campfire fuel. But that's not all. By processing Mr. Log, you can upgrade it into planks. Huh? How do you process it? Well, why don't you ask Mr. Log yourself? The hint is processing equipment. Oh, and by the way, you can also process stones into cut stone, so keep that in mind too. Give me the fucking tree, man. God, give me the thing. You need to learn this to run your base. As you build your base here, you must know about shared container. The shared container is a vital piece of equipment for your residents to live and work in. Listen carefully, as I'm only going to explain it once. Containers such as crates and barrels have the concept of permissions. Normally, only you can move items in and out of a container, but you can change it to a shared container by clicking the lock icon on the right side of the container. Shared containers are accessible to residents and party members. Those who are hungry will scavenge for food in the containers, and if they find good equipment, they might take it out. If there are materials needed for work, they will be consumed automatically. Also, keep an eye on the remaining capacity of the shared container, as residents may deliver work products or stuff they have found. I'll go ahead and give you this box, which is a reward for this quest. Set it on the ground and try to turn it into a shared container. It's shared. I did it. I'm a genius. Learn the art of craftsmanship and build a house. Crafting is an essential skill for life and adventure. I'm not a specialist, but I will share with you what I know of craftsmanship. Alright, let's start by making a workbench. The workbench is a fundamental piece of equipment for crafting, and with it you can also craft makeshift floors and walls for your first house. You can create a workbench on the spot using the quick craft ability you already know. First, gather logs by chopping down nearby trees, and then use quick craft to make the workbench. Be sure to set the completed workbench on an appropriate ground. Come here, tree, I'm gonna fuck you up. Alright, you have like stamina here, I think. Quick craft. There. One workbench. Good. You've made the workbench. Let me tell you something crucial for becoming a seasoned adventurer. Yes, it's the middle click. Oh, Thomas, how's it going? By middle clicking, you can interact with items in your backpack, creatures or objects on the map. You can do various actions like kicking away pesky creatures, flipping switches, mixing potions, or even accessing your companion's backpack. It unleashes a whole range of actions that you can't usually do. Moreover, when placing furniture or walls, middle-clicking will also let you rotate them. Adventurers who don't know this won't survive in this world. Middle-click, got it? You can also use the R key on your keyboard. Okay. Just programming on my game a bit. That's good. Craft a workbench. Huh? No, okay, it means craft at the workbench. Doesn't hurt to learn how to handle a weapon or two in these troubled times. Many of the creatures you will encounter in the field will attack you on sight. You can see the strength of the enemy by hovering your mouse over the target. It is wise to avoid fighting strong enemies until you are well equipped. First, a quick practical training. I have a passing punk tied up behind the bulletin board. A creature can't move when restrained. Ooh, got hiccups. So just keep your distance and wait for your life to regain if you're in danger. Now, don't be shy, go beat up those punks to your heart's content. You pervert! Ooh! You look tired, are you okay? The best way to recover from fatigue is to get a good night's sleep in a comfy bed. When you get enough sleep, you might get new recipe ideas, train your potentials, or even learn magic in your dreams. If you haven't made a bed yet, you can use the rest ability to sleep. It's not as effective as sleeping in a bed though. When resting, your natural recovery of health and magic power increases, so it's good to rest after a battle. Just be careful, because if you're overworked or starving, natural recovery stops altogether. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure you get plenty of sleep. Alright, I'm just gonna punch this girl in the stomach. Right. Ah! Why would it do that? Restrain a gallows. Grab. Okay. Almost got one shot at it. Well done. Stupid enemies like punks are not scary because they only launch simple attacks. However, there are enemies that attack from range, or enemies that have troublesome abilities if you attack them directly. The next training target is a wild boar. Again, I had one tied up behind the bulletin board. Like the punk, a wild boar is a simple opponent, but the fighting ability of wild animals cannot be underestimated. If you set up a close encounter, you will probably end up getting hit in the back. For such an opponent, long-range attacks are essential. I'll give you several tools, so try to defeat the boar with some ingenuity. Remember, the items can be thrown. Okay. He's blind. He's confused. Get fucked, stupid boar. He's blind, wet, and confused. Don't kill my dog, man. I said don't kill my dog. How do I control my stupid dog? think my dog is dead. Use a bed in inventory. Health harm. That's a good ability. Oh, he ran away. Okay, good. It's blind. He's confused. Then we'll continue throwing rocks at him. No, dog, don't die. Stupid dog. It's super dangerous because the potions are, they drink on right click. Kill it. Oh, nice. Let's not restrain ourselves in the gallows this time. Brilliant. Now you no longer have a problem with opponents who simply push you with force. Opponents like wild boars are relatively easy to deal with, but they can surround you, cut off your retreat, or even leave you stranded, depending on the situation. It is important not to be overconfident and to have the means to leave the battle at any time. For your further training, I will set a goal for you. The goal is defeat 100 enemies, no matter what they are. North Tyrus is full of dangerous monsters and rogues. You will have no difficulty finding 100 or 200 of them. The number of enemies you have defeated is tracked in the journal, so check it if you've lost your count. Have you tried using the workbench yet? Initially there may be only a few items you can craft, but you will be able to craft a variety of items as you obtain new recipes. Okay, we're all set to build the house, but before that we should craft a light source to prepare for the night. Having a light source allows you to see a bit even in the dark night. You can make a torch from the workbench, so gather the materials from around here and give it a try. The strings you'll need to make the torch can be crafted from vines at the workbench. And once you've crafted the torch, don't forget to equip it in your light source equipment slot. I don't have vines. There's vine. The game shaking. Need string. Oh shit, my stamina. Got a torch. Good. You have taken your first step as a crafter. There is still much to learn, but I will give you a goal now. The goal is build a house on your land by yourself. It may sound like a lot of work, but if you enclose some space with walls and equip it with doors, you can probably call it a house. I'll prepare some housewarming gifts meanwhile. Go ahead and start building your house. Can't, my stamina is fucked. Looks like you've successfully set up a shared container. By changing the settings of the containers, you can also create containers that are used on a priority basis, or containers that only allow items of a certain category to be moved in and out. You can try this out later when you need to organize the base's supplies. Okay. I want you to look for a puppy. It's not that I dislike humans, but I've always found a deeper connection with animals. I often end up taming animals I come across whenever traveling. Before we arrived here, a cute little puppy grew attached to me. It followed us everywhere. The puppy, curious as it was, ran off after something while we were resting and didn't come back. There was a cave near where we were resting at the time. I'm worried the puppy might have wandered deep into it. It's not a very dangerous place, so can you go and look for the little one? The cave is just northwest of here. It pains me to dampen your enthusiasm as you're eager to settle in your new home, but this is something you will eventually learn anyway. ELIN new title? Oh, sorry, I forgot to read that. It's not new, but it's been in early access for ages. There was a game, I think it's the successor to a game called Elona. It's like a sandboxed adventure game, more or less. You can also build houses and whatnot. Build a town. I don't really know much about the game, to be honest. But, yeah. The land is certainly yours and you're free to do with it as you please. However, as long as it exists within the territory of Mysilia, every asset on this land, down to the last head of livestock, must be recorded in the tax ledger. You will regularly receive bills, and be warned, those who fall behind on their taxes face a grim fate. Well, it's going to be a while yet. Don't worry now, just keep developing your home. You have learned about your tax obligations. Hell yeah. You've come at a good time. I haven't mentioned this, but it's customary to have a frontier inspector in Mycelian colonies. Inspector may sound strict, but no need to worry. They're more like helpers who assist with your land's development. Well, if you prefer to live freely without any unnecessary meddling, I can arrange things in Mycelia for you. The choice is yours. I want help. I thought you might say that. In fact, I've called in an excellent inspector. I know for your land. He's a bit difficult in personality, but his work is solid. Allow me to introduce my friend and the finest frontier inspector in Mycelia, Loitel. So, what is this? A promising land where coins will be flying everywhere, you said, so I came. Did I mishear? This is nothing but an unprepared, godforsaken, bloody wilderness. I demand a proper explanation, Ashland. I'm a busy man. What's the meaning of this? Why have you called me to this wilderness full of grass and rocks? Oh, it's because he found me here yesterday, and somehow he summoned you here since yesterday. And yeah, I'm just gonna build a house here. Don't worry about it. Ah, Loitel, perhaps your weary journey has clouded your eyes. A gold mine doesn't just lie on the ground. Indeed, this place is as dull as you say. But have you seen the face of this adventurer standing beside me? He is the reason I called you here. You met me literally 8 hours ago. You're telling me this clueless-looking adventurer is the gold mine? Yes, that's right. If you insist so much, I suppose I can take on the job. I'm not particularly enthusiastic, but I owe you and Fia a great deal. But good grief, this is just a wild land, as far as the eye can see. Normally, one would prepare adequately before embarking on a new land, you know? Well, adventurer, you got that? Let me introduce myself again. I am Loitel, the first-class frontier inspector of Mysilia. I also serving as a court advisor and financial officer. I like fine Olvina wine and efficient development plans, and I hate incompetent pioneers. With my experience and knowledge, this land is bound to succeed, though much depends on your effort, of course. Well, do your best. Loitel may be stern, but he's sincere. He'll certainly aid in your land's development. If you're unsure about anything regarding the management of your home or life in Tyrus, he's the one to consult. Why so glum? There's no need to shrink away. I may feel somewhat tricked by Ashland's persuasive words, but working leisurely surrounded by nature isn't too bad. When you're an inspector of my caliber, works from renowned nobilities in Mysilia come flooding in non-stop. Perhaps my weary soul needed this brief respite in a tranquil meadow. Rest assured, I'm almost grateful to Ashland right now. I'll handle my tasks diligently, and the future of this land is practically guaranteed with me in charge. Now, you must have your plans, but we need to earn some money above all else. Abundant funds are essential for the development of a new land. Hot baths, plush beds, and the scent of sweet wine are not what you need right now. First, we enrich this land from its roots. The quickest way to earn money is to ship items from the shipping box. Once you can cultivate fields and harvest crops, it'll become a steady income. Huh? What's with that look? As if you've never heard of a shipping box before. I have, because I played Harvest Moon. What a revelation. There's no shipping box on this land yet. Is this some sort of a primitive era? Here, I'll give you the materials to make one. Craft a shipping box from the workbench and set it on the ground. And remember to use the palulu wood I gave you. The shipping box must have the cheap and ill-elegant color of palulu wood. I won't tolerate anything else. It offends my aesthetic sense. In case you don't know, you can click on an ingredient icon in the crafting screen to change the ingredient. Tick. Palulu log. Am I dying? Is it time to rest? How do you even rest? Rest. It's an ability. Did it. It's a goose. I like traveling. I've seen so many places, said the goose, who is a chicken, age 7, male. Bye. A nicely colored, calming shipping box. Finally, a ray of civilization shines upon this untamed land. Items in the shipping box are automatically collected every morning, and the earnings will be sent directly to you. Ship a good amount of items, and you'll even get some gold bars. I have a headache, so I'll rest for today, but try throwing some items into the shipping box. Oh, okay. Gonna sell these palula logs. Iris is such a big continent. Once you get used to living here, you may want to go out and explore the surrounding area. If you go southeast from here, you will find a cave called Nimel. Monsters there shouldn't be so dangerous, at least in shallow layers. And there's something that concerns me there. Are you interested in exploring the cave? Before you go out to explore, I'll give you those scrolls. The scroll of evacuation allows you to leave Nefia and return to the surface. The scroll of return will transfer you to the lowest level of Nefia you have visited, or to your home. Both of these tools are indispensable for adventure. Make the most out of them. It seems you're getting accustomed to life around here. I'll give you a few craft recipes that might be useful in your future endeavors. Ash mentioned assigning you to explore the cave. Nemel, also known as the Graveyard of Winds, has been the site of numerous strange occurrences for years. I can feel it too. Something is happening deep within that cave. We don't know what dangers may await. Be extremely careful. May the wind always follow you, Robin. Recipe of Stonecutter. Mason's table, drafting table. Okay. Before you head to Nemel, there's something I want to teach you. You'll eventually find some locked chests in dungeons. And you'll need a lockpick to open them. I've placed a chest at your feet. Try opening it with this lockpick. What lockpick? Those lockpicks. It's too hard. You give up. Can't do it. Too hard. It won't open? Yes. That's because I've carefully locked that chest. Even if you have a lockpick, you can't open it if your skill is too low. Remember that. You can have the lockpick and the chest. When you become a seasoned adventurer, you will surely find the contents within useful. Okay, but did you have to put it there? Sawmill needs stone. Okay, so we need stones. Berries. Build. Didn't take much. seal? The high-level seal. Oh. Stupid monster. An oak tree. But why does it say ELIN? Oak tree mature. Reinforced plank block. Oh, what's happening? They're little slimes. Shipped 4 palula logs. We got 12 orans. Next gold bar. 12 out of 100. Level 1, 0.5%. Blue flower, question mark. Yeah, we got some orans. Look, a herb. Sometimes there are colorful plants growing in the wild. These are called medicinal herbs, or sometimes just herbs. And they're really good for your health if you eat them. Of course, they can be used as seasoning too, if you grind them into powder using a mortar. They can also become ingredients for all kinds of medicines. Yeah. You'll see effects listed in the brackets like hemostatic. These are called item traits, and when you craft with them, these characteristics carry over to the finished product. For instance, if you make a bandage using a hemostatic or an antidote herb as an ingredient. Exactly, you get it. Each color of herb has different effects, so it's a good idea to collect a whole rainbow of them. Colorful in the more ways than one. Get it? Colorful. Fuck you. Let's get more mature trees. Hello, Regular. Alright, let's go back, see what we can craft. Oak plank. Sawmill. Let's get us some oak planks. I can't eat more? Jesus, calm down. Stop eating so much. Okay, so I do have to stand here to work. Okay. I thought it was an auto-working bench. Branches become sticks. Oh, we do have some branches. Grass branch. Roasted fruit. It happened. You're about to buried. Crawl up. Oh dear, Robin. How could you die so easily? How did you even manage to die? But don't worry. I'll bring you back to life as many times as you need. Of course, dying does come with a price. You might drop some of your gold on the spot, and your stats might decrease, so it's best to avoid it if you can. However, for the first 90 days after you arrive in this land, you won't suffer any penalties from dying. So feel free to take all sorts of challenges and learn through experience. Hehe. Alright. Yeah, I remember that from last time I played. It's honestly an insane way of handling things. But it is what it is. Basically, you have your energy bar, right? And you drain it by doing stuff. And once it gets to 0, you start going negative. And that means that next time you rest, you don't get like all of your stamina back. You have to pay it back, kinda. But it also eats up hit points when you go below. So if you're like low on stamina and you do what I did, I went here and I said craft 6 roasted fruits. And you see it has a stamina cost here. It just insta-gibbed me because I told it to craft 5. It cost more than I had in health. So then you're just dead immediately. No questions asked, no warning. I see you don't even regain all of it. So, Mason's table, cut stone, stone cutter, nail. Tinker's table, table, chair, bone. Carpenter's table, granite stone. Maybe I should use I think I need to use the axe to collect stone. Which is indeed a bit odd. Climb. An unburnable garbage. Why is there garbage? On my land? Workbench, sawmill. So yes, I think we need the carpenter's table. Scrap, wooden sword. Shoes, boomerang, buckler, round chair. Desk. Chair table. Desk is a table. And we need bones. And then we can make a tinker's table. Now we're exhausted, we can't keep crafting things. But now we can make a pickaxe, hammer, nails. Stamina cost 4, yeah. It's time to rest again. What just happened? You come up with a recipe in your dream. You learn how to make bar stool. It can be crafted at blacksmith's table. You had a dream of ice. You gain knowledge of ice bolt. Oh, I learned a frickin' spell. What is my goal? What do you want to build on this land? A place for travelers to rest their wings, a craftsman's workshop where master artists exercise their abilities, or a peaceful farm village with swaying ears of wheat. If you have a vision for the future, that is your goal. As long as you pay us a certain amount of income, we won't have any say in the matter. Well, if you don't know where to start, take a look at the bulletin board. I've posted some requests for you to begin with. Okay. We already checked, but there's more. What is with that outfit of yours? Are you taking the frontier business lightly? I don't scold serious pioneers, but I absolutely despise those who treat the frontier as a game or a fanciful dream. Those without commitment are to leave this land, no questions asked. So I was about to teach you the essence of farming, but with that nearly naked getup, you're hardly fit for farm work. Your attitude has raised doubts in my mind, so first I need to test your potential as a pioneer. Craft a hoe and a shovel on your own. Once you've managed to put together those 2 farming tools, come back and talk to me. Your brother. No, don't rest. A hoe. That needs nails. Apparently you make nails out of bones. I'm gonna make a pickaxe. Good, you made a tool. All items are made from some kind of material, and each material has its own characteristics. For example, items made of paper are light, while items made of iron are heavy, but hard to burn. One of the characteristics of materials is hardness, which is especially important for tools like pickaxes. The hardness of the material determines what kind of stone or ore you can mine, so this hardness is very crucial. If you come across stones that your current pickaxe can't mine, try making a new pickaxe with a harder material. Well, you can actually level up your mining skills a lot and just power through it, but anyway, hee hee. Rook. Apparently my pickaxe is too ass to mine copper. We can mine soil? You came up with a recipe. You learn how to make soil block. Thick. Fucking seals. Don't scare me like that. No, don't, no. Ugh. I had rest equipped. Well, I was tired anyway. Bottle? Oh shit! A bear cub! What am I supposed to do with that, bro? Oh no! Oh. Your companion will probably come back to life just fine after a week or so. When a companion dies, they temporarily leave your party and get sent back to the base they belong to. If you can't wait, you can also talk to bartenders in various towns. It'll cost some money, but they can bring your companion back immediately. It's a pet you got from that girl, Fiamma. You can talk to her anytime to revive it. I know you are feeling sad now, but hang in there. It's true. The pet I gave to you came back to me hurt. Do you remember? I asked you to take good care of it. It's not my fault, it's fucking bloodthirsty. Journal of Lutz, Volume 1, by Lutz the Former Hero. Maybe that title of Former Hero was just a joke all along. Everything I believed in was built on a lie. When I heard the sound of it all collapsing, I thought about leaving this world behind. But then, for some reason, I was struck by the round, innocent eyes of Mi-chan, the gluttonous seal. In them, I saw a small glimpse of hope for a paradise. And so I decided to aim for the promised land. Just the two of us. Now I live off the land in a remote forest, preparing for the journey ahead. Who this letter, written in a sleepless night, will reach, I'm looking forward to finding out. Lutz, the Former Hero, in the remote forest. Cool, dude. Did she just resurrect Loitel? Let's see her home equipment. A resident board. A home board. Allows you to establish policies. I don't know what to buy. I mean, yeah, we can put everything in, right? Because we can just craft from the chest. I think we need to make a hoe. And a shovel that needs a stick and a stone. I'm like out of stones though. There's... map is not very big, is it? Corpse of a bear cub. Corpse of puppy. Right, I need vines. Do we have any more bushes? There. That's all the vines. No, there's another one. There's one more. The shovel needs sticks. I don't know if we have any branches. Branches. Where do we get branches? A leaf. Like you'd think it's from trees, but I feel like it's super rare to get it from there. You need to destroy young trees to get branches. Feels like a waste. Shovel. Well done. Those are fine. Hoe and shovel. They suit you well. You can remove grasses with the shovel, then till the soil with the hoe to make a farming field, which is essential for crop cultivation. I will give you these seeds for the reward. Try making a field and sowing it. Let me teach you something important before you go. Every crop and plant on this land consume fertility. If the fertility drops too low, the soil will become barren, and the yield of your crops will decrease. You can check the current fertility level on the home board. When fertility is low, a quick solution is to clear the weeds and cut down trees around the area. Remember this well. Isn't that just gonna extract even more? Don't worry about it. Shovel. Oh. So we want to shovel. How many seeds did he give me? 5. That's not very much. Okay. I came for snack for children. I'm thinking of giving fortune cookie as a snack for my kids. Bring it to me before they start crying. Fine. He wants 11 days. Cookies in 11 days. I can't do that. Ash and Fia's job. You haven't heard anything from them. Well, perhaps it's better for you not to know that. Can you give me advice on frontier business? About Hearthstone. Your land features a mystical stone known as the Hearthstone. A spiritual stone that, according to ancient covenants, promises the prosperity of your land. The growth of the Hearthstone is crucial for developing your base, as it increases the admin power needed to enforce policies, unlocks building modes, and prevents enemies from destroying items at your base. To grow the stone, you need to accumulate its experience points to the maximum. Experience points increases over time, even if you do nothing, but they can also be increased by shipping items or through specific actions of residents. By regularly shipping unwanted items and hiring many residents, the experience points will naturally accumulate. Once the experience points reach their maximum, the stone will automatically level up. One thing to note is that the Hearthstone grows. The strength of the enemies that appear at your base will also increase. If you are struggling with the current enemies attacking your base, it might be wise to enact a growth suppression policy to slow down the stone's growth. Oh. I don't want to talk more. You're talking way too much. Quest board, build board, faction board, quest board. We want a resident board and a home board. Watchfire. Millstone. Small grass sculpting table. Practice chest. Old lantern. Level 5 food recipes. I'll buy that. Millstone. Hello, Jano. I see you also found this autism simulator. That's true. Homeboard. I played it a while ago, but it was off stream. I couldn't really get into it at the time. The tutorial yaps a little much. And good night, since it's time for me. Yeah. Not that far from me either. Good night, Jano. Too many plants on this land. The crop yield will be negatively affected. The next tax payment is in 16 days. The levy may be around 500 orens. What am I supposed to even do to earn that fucking money? What the hell? Too many plants? What does that even mean? I need to destroy all these weeds. Wow, can I have some mushrooms? Sure. Munch, munch, munch. Yummy. These are my favorite. Remember that, okay? Mushrooms are tasty, but they don't keep you full for long. And the fact that they spoil over time is a downside. Yes, food spoils if you leave it out too long. You didn't know that. Of course, eating spoiled food can make you sick, so you should never eat it. Fish and raw food spoil especially easily, but nuts and cooked food can last quite a while. With a millstone, you can even make meals like kibble that never spoil. Remember to prepare enough non-perishable food before a long journey. It's a golden rule for adventurers. Okay. Wet. Okay. This is still edible. Take a nap. A weed. Okay, so what are we doing? Shears, sickle. For harvesting seeds. Need stones. So we're just gonna clear out every weed. Moss. Right, we should build the house, I think. Pig! Do we destroy the pig? Zanan is an old kingdom that values history and honor, but it's apparently a puppet of the Empire. Thank you, good pig. Oh, shit! Ah! I survived, because I am playing on God mode. Basically, I think fighting is a bad idea until we at least make a basic gear. But Oh, we have tomato seeds too. I didn't see that. Right. Oh, we have lots of seeds. Poisoned? It said edible. Okay. We survived. Just got a little bit of diarrhea. Okay, so how do you build a house? Do I need to make scrap? It does say categorized as exterior. It looks like it. Oh, and I fucked up. Weed stew. That sounds terrible. Puppy on the bone. Let's eat the dead puppy. And then... is this how it's gonna have to be? Dude, you don't do anything other than sleep in this game so far. Oh shit, what just happened? What? Little rat. Oh, that's my second grave. Seeds of rosewood. Guessing you can just plant these anywhere. A gene of rat. Rat genes. Okay. We have a lot more seeds. I gotta plant all of them. We have anything else? Grim. I don't think we have any more oak tree seeds too. It says planted. So we'll just make it literally this size and put a door on it. More or less. Rat meat. So I need 3 more. I can make 2 more. No, I can make 1 more. God damn it. So that doesn't count as a house? This is not the house. Why do I have scraps then? How do you make a house? Scrap. Wall. We got a makeshift bed. Placing it in my house. That isn't a house. What are Ash and Fiamma talking about? What's with the serious faces, both of you? It's not good to hold in stress. Why don't you learn from me and enjoy the tranquil and magnificent nature of this meadow? Ah, Loitel. Good timing, actually. I've just received this letter from Mysilia. A letter, huh? Let's have a look. Dear Loitel, regrettably your passionately collected rare flowers, especially the phantom azure tulip, have been appraised as fake. The funds you invested are irretrievable, and it has been discovered that this flower is prohibited from cultivation in Mysilia. As it was displayed on Royal Memorial Day by the royal family, you are being charged for severely damaging the royal honor, resulting in a debt of 20 million orns. It's a challenging situation, sir, but we hope you will overcome this adversity and regain your glory. Sincerely, Mysilian Finance Bureau. So this means I'm bankrupt and saddled with a colossal debt of 20 million orns. Yes, it seems so. I'd like to see this fake tulip once we're back in Mysilia. Takes a deep breath. That's the situation. Understand, Robin? It's fortunate that I was here in this meadow when such an absurd tragedy struck. Had I been in Mysilia, I would have been imprisoned for a crime I didn't commit. Alright, let's turn this land into a bustling city of gold and pay off the debt no matter what. Do not worry. With my wisdom and experience, I am certain to overcome this hardship. A phantom azure tulip. Didn't you find such a flower suspicious? My head hurts. I need to rest now. 20 million orens. That's enough to buy a small town easily. Knowing Loitel, he'll find some way to handle it. Probably. Okay. No, I'm not doing your fortune cookie thing. Oh my god, stop giving me letters. Life in the forest isn't bad. The nuts from the api shrubs last a long time, and there are plenty of mushrooms and bamboo shoots to fill Mi-chan's belly. What fascinates me most are the animal nests. From time to time, I find fertile eggs there, prized by the traveling merchants. One morning, an egg I had left on my straw bed hatched into a baby giant squirrel. What? I'm a little worried about how the jealous Mi-chan will react, but I'm sure it'll grow to be a reliable companion. Surrounded by Riz-chan and Mi-chan, I found a small sense of peace, until the next letter. Lutz, the former hero in the remote forest. Okay. Change home name. Sweden. Is the idea that you just get random spawns all the time? Random garbage? Coo. Weeds must be destroyed. So what does it say now? Collect easy, easy. Does it just grow like that immediately? Is it done? It's only been like 1 day. Maybe I need to buy some recipes to make walls? It's weird. Sculpting table. Watchfire. Brass fence. What about the other guy? You hiding down here still? Homeboard. Too many plants. Crop yield will be negatively affected. Fertility -5. Just odd. They're like, you have to destroy everything in order to grow plants. But I guess it's meant to be kind of ass in the beginning. Oh, congratulations on earning a feat point. Huh? You don't know about feats? Feats are special traits you have, like being really fast or super strong. You can earn them by using feat points. Do you see the blue feather icon at the bottom of your screen? There. Click on the gauge to see a list of feats you can acquire. Choose the ones you think will be useful to you. You can also save your feat points if you don't need anything specific right now. It's a good strategy to save them for later. Note that, yeah, they have prerequisites, holy shit. Wooden mortar, brush. Platform block workshop. Wall workshop. Block recipes. So I can't really do that. Seems. You learn how to make sandbag pillar support. Sickle. For harvesting seed. Reap seeds. Is this done? That's not done yet. Don't understand. Pasture. Does it need to say like 3 seeds of mushroom plus 1? Two seeds of berry. Alright, let's sell some unburnable trash. Perhaps. What else? Rat jeans. Sell some herbs. Just noticed we have actually 8 mushrooms there. I wonder if it's like with trees that it says mature or something. When it's done. Hmm. The first thing first. Did I just get interrupted? Oh, we have a bed. Need to use the bed. So we finished roasting fruits. We make a little bit of weed stew. Can make 2 antidotes. And 2 cure bleeding. Oh, what's that? A yeek? I hate yeeks. Don't kill my dog, dude. Do I still have a torch? Like, does that last forever? Yeah. Okay. Fertility 42. Managed to destroy enough plants that it now counts as not having too many plants. Sleep in bed this time. Oh, we got a gold bar. Sold a gene of rat that cost a lot. Look, it says collect. There's no way it's done. Mushroom, days to harvest 1. Tomato, days to harvest 20. Yeah. Oof. Okay. So, mushrooms. If you harvest with this, then you just get seeds. So this... I mean, we got 4 mushrooms there. I'm just wondering if this is a good way to just level up. Apprentice Ascetic. Strengthens your life force. +4 life. Magical Gene. Short distance runner. +4 vigor. Establish your own defensive style. Learn how to dodge. Animal Lover. Your love of animals leads you to understand animal language. Man, I already do that. You learn how to count sheeps. +1 max ally. Reduced heavy casting penalty when wearing heavy armor. Endurance. Sexy. I'm gonna go with easy sleeper. More stamina. mature tree. It can be grown on land. What does that mean? Can be grown on land. Okay. Come here. Time flies, doesn't it? It's already been a week since we met in this meadow. Ash seems to be enjoying too. I must be grateful to you for that. At first you seemed a bit uncertain, but now it looks like you've gotten the hang of living here. Maybe you're starting to see your goals more clearly now. I have been wanting to ask you, what do you want to do from now on? I want to focus on developing my land. I see. I want to focus on developing my land. That's very you kind of resolution. Heh. Speaking of which, I have something that's just perfect for you. It's all right, do not hesitate. Selling flowers. Identify. What does that mean? I summoned a goat. What do you want? Actually, shut up. I want you to sleep beside me. Wait, what? I want you to become my maid. Wait at your home, Sweden. Bye. Why did you make me summon a goat? Where's the guy? Also, why is this fish on land? There. Yes, I want... Why is it... I thought it was cheaper. Wall workshop. 12 older tickets. 8 older tickets. Oh, what is this? 4 platinum coins. Right. I feel like I just need to, like... Grass. Is this what we need to make our house out of? This is the first house. Grass floor. Grass wall. Oh, okay. Hold on then. I put all my leaves there. Let's keep the leaves then. But you have to place it on a wall. Sure, I suppose. Now have a house. Count. Let's see. Where are you? Report back to Ashland. Okay. Looks like your house is finished. Congratulations. Now you don't have to worry about staying out in the open exposed to the wind and rain. Now let me explain a little about houses. The appearance and function of the house you build can be customized by using house boards. Also, when you divide the space inside the house with walls, you create rooms. Each room can be then customized by using room boards. It's not much, but I'll give you a house plate and a room plate. Customize your new house to your heart's content. What? Training dummy? A room plate. Atrium. Change group. Sleep. Makeshift bed for Loitel. Okay. I don't know what that noise is. It's like you level up, but... doesn't seem like it. Nope. Oops. Well, whatever. Wooden sword. Buckler. We also need the bucket. For that we need to cut some trees. But I don't think we have any trees. Which is where maybe just... Hey, wait a minute. Don't run. Huff, puff, cough. You're now in the global map. In the global map, you can travel great distances, but time also passes very quickly. You will starve to death if you don't have enough food, and conditions such as poison progress rapidly, so be careful when you move. When you have nothing to eat, try clicking on yourself. You'll be able to enter an outdoor map corresponding to the terrain you're on. If you're in a forest or plains, there should be plenty of wild food available. Oh, and when you're traveling on the global map, you might get attacked by monsters. See that road to your right? Attacks are less frequent on the road, and the farther you stray from the road, the more likely you are to encounter tough enemies. So for beginners, sticking to the road is a good idea. Okay. Did I make grass shoes? What the fuck was that? Where's my sword? I'm confused. I made a sword, didn't I? I'm sure I made a sword. That's what I used the logs for. You crafted a birch hand axe. Huh? Oh, it's a wooden weapon. It's not necessarily a sword. Oh. See. Wait, hold on. Weapon is equipped there. That's different from a tool. Okay. Ship total 310 orens. Flowers are worth a shitload. Weed stews are worth nothing. Ding dong, one package arrives. The summer sun bakes the sandy beach, and Mi-chan and the Ri-chan are napping quietly beside me. I'm swaying in a hammock, a glass of palulu juice in hand. It's perfect. I think coming here was the right choice. Finding this place after leaving the forest and venturing a little farther. It must have been a twist of fate. Next time I'll tell you more about this beach. Lutz, the former hero in the remote forest. Alright. I think we'll stop there for the moment. Oh, I do need to collect mushrooms here. There we then collect mushrooms. All kinds of mushrooms. Inventory is full. Because they insist on giving you like 20,000 types of seeds. Like, it's a slightly glossy seed. This seed is somewhat spicy. I think that was the last mushroom seed. Alright, let's sell some mushrooms. I might want to keep a few for food. Resin. Maybe we should sell some resin here. I don't know. Why isn't there an OK button? Millstone, drafting table. Mason, stonecutter. I feel like at this point I should be going over to the next area. What is that? Man. Just to go there and like chop down a bunch of trees and then come back. But I don't really have a lot of food, so I'm scared. But either way, we should stop today. Weed stew, yummy. We're too full to move. Oh. All right. Saved. That'll be that. I'll play this a bit more later. But tomorrow, Path of Exile League starts, so we'll play that. And then we'll see. But anyway, until next time, thanks for hanging. Have a good night. Bye-bye.